Hello everyone, and once again in this video I will be showing you the updates in inventory for version 1.3. So now the nice update in version 1.3 and actually 1.2 is raw materials and inspection tools, and also for your CNC tooling there's a set cost. So when you add, this is something I was talking about in the jobs control video, you're able to set a default cost for your tool. And when you take your tool for a job number, it will actually record that in your financials tab, and you will have the price there for that tool. Now, for your inspection tools, there's actually a entire list that you can maintain for your inspection equipment list. Also a AS9100 requirement, but probably a good thing for any shop to log your calibrated tools. You're able to input every single tool that you have in the shop, have the status of it, type, model, serial number, manufacturer, capacity, last calibration date, frequency, due date, calibrator, in-house, yes or no, and then a file. So you're able to add your certificate if you are issued one for that calibration. And you are able to export this to a PDF or to a CSV file in Excel. Now, if you're sending it out for a quote, it's a very nice and handy thing to have an export. You click export and you send it out to whatever place does your calibrations. Now, in your raw materials, you're able to add any type of material and maintain your inventory, and also have the attached certificates to that inventory. So you would need, none of these fields, by the way, are required. So you're able to just choose what information you need. Now you can enter your job number, certificate heat lot number, material description, size, stock quantity, spec, shape, location, cost per unit, vendor, received, and then whether it's a full-size material or it's only for tooling, and your bar length if it's a bar. Now, if it's not a bar and you just have parts, I would say that you just put that material size in here. You say that it's 2 by 2 by 2, and you have 100 of them. Now, when you add your materials, you're able to view your material card, which is just view edit. You can see all the information here, view your certificate from this tab, and edit anything that you might need to edit. And then you can also see your spec here, and your look. Now, there's also a very nice thing. You can print a label for this material. So when you click print, it will generate a label that is optimized for a Dymo address label size. Now, when you print this label, it will obviously have your material, size, vendor, received, and job number, and it will have a little QR code. So if you have any type of device, any phone, iPhone, Samsung, Android, it does not matter. If that device can read a QR code and it's connected to the same network, such as the Wi-Fi of your shop, you're able to, and let's say you come down to that material and you're like, okay, this is the material I need. You can just click, scan that QR code, and this is what will open. Since I can't show you how the scanning works, but I mean, everybody knows how you can scan a QR code. Now, this what will actually show up. Something like this would show up on your phone screen. It would tell you what it is, how many inches you have of that material, your cert, location, spec, the price, and everything. Then you will have a button here. If there's a certificate on file, you'll have a button here to open and view that certificate. You have a couple of quick action buttons where you can +1 in the material quantity, -1 in the material quantity, or adjust the material quantity by however you want. Then you are also able to adjust the bar length. So if it was a 12-foot bar and you cut 10 inches from that bar, you'll click subtract material length, and you would say how many inches you've taken. And that will automatically update the database. So that is with the material. Now, another thing I will show you here is also a update in the accounting purchase order section for this specific inventory. We'll go to purchase orders, create the purchase order. Date is 5. Number and whether it's material, yes or no. You'll say yes for this. Let's say we're going to add another one. So we're purchasing material description. We're purchasing a few aluminum 1 by 2 1, and then the size is going to be 2, quantity and pieces at a price of 100. For the next one, we're going to be buying some steel, 40. Quantity would be 20, and our price per piece. Now, when you click create purchase order, it's going to ask you if you want to add these materials into inventory now. Click OK. It will pre-fill the information for you. Say the size, material, bar length, you will have to specify, and if it's a 12-foot, I would say you put 144 inches. Select your shape and then specify your AMS number or any other spec. It will pre-fill the quantity, the cost, the vendor, and the job number. Now you click add to inventory. It will do the second line number on that purchase order. You will go ahead and select that. AMS number. It will pre-fill all this information, and you click add to inventory. Now, all right, all items were processed. So we can go back to our inventory here, materials, and now these two materials have been added. The received on is not received because there was no date and we did not receive the material yet, most likely. And there's going to be a couple of things missing: no certificate number, no received on date, no location, and no certificate. But it's a nice handy feature. If you order materials, you can automatically add them to the inventory. Once they come in, print the label, stick it on there. You know what it is forever. Thank you very much. This will conclude the inventory. Have a great day.